Why is a 4-year-old orphan better at making friends than me? Okay, so it'd been a minute since I'd watched an anime since my Dress Up Darling and Ranking of Kings had ended. And the other day I was like, I want to watch something. Don't mind the Lysols on the floor, please. I've been cleaning. My sister-in-law, she was like, have you watched Kotaro Lives Alone? And I was like, no, but it looks cute. I know with the name it's going to be a little bit sad, but I'm sure it won't be that bad. My God. It destroyed me. There's going to be maybe some spoilers in this, I'm not sure yet, but I'm just going to go ahead and give a warning just in case. This little boy, he is so fucking adorable. He speaks with like this tongue of an anime swordsman he looks up to. We've all been there, yeah? What was his name? Tonasamon? Tonasamon? Yeah, Tonasamon, okay. Looks up to the swordman Tonasamon, and he speaks in the same language with him. He calls everyone good sir, fair lady. It's so cute. And he just wants to do everything by himself. He walks around with a little sword. He doesn't have his parents. He's a 4-year-old living in an apartment by himself. You got this lazy dude, Karano, who lives next to him, which I really like his character. Karano's character's great. Kotaro's character's great. All the main characters are just fucking good. They got, like, did a great job. There's like 5 or 6 that you got on the main cast that all have their own, like, split personalities. They're all great. They don't overlap on anything. Tomaru, I didn't like him at first, but, you know, he grew on me. He's just one of those characters that grow, and by the end of the series, I'm like, okay, I like everybody. And I think that's really important. I've always said this since I've really started, like, watching animes. I think having a supporting cast that's really good is just as important as having a great main character. That's why I really like Attack on Titan, Bleach, One Piece. I think what makes this show really, really good, it'll catch you by surprise. There was this one scene, Kotaro was walking around. He saw a balloon salesman. And Kotaro, like I said, you know, he copies Tonasamon, so he doesn't act like a normal 4-year-old. But he walked up and he was like, oh, you got free balloons? And the balloon man was like, you want one? He was like, I'll take them all off your hands. The balloon man was like, you know, you could only get one. So he grabs one, comes back in a disguise, gets more, and he's like, this one's for my father. This one's for my sister. You know, so I'm like, he doesn't have any family. He's an orphan. It sounds so bad saying it like that. Well, he's not technically an orphan. His dad's around, but he's a douchebag. Oh, we'll get into that later. So when he grabs the last balloon, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, wait, and I catch it right before it happens, but he goes to the park and draws faces on him and pretends it's his family going to the park with him. It's so sad. And that's what I'm saying it gets good, is it'll go from being like, oh, he's such a cute little kid, he's acting like a kid, to just hit you with depression right in the face. Also, he used to eat tissues? What the fuck? But yeah, this is the hardest thing to deal with in the show, is that I don't know what happened to his mother, but she died and she didn't seem to care for him. And his dad, he's very, I assume, scared of his dad. His dad tracks him down. He sends a literal fucking private eye to come see where Kotaro lives. And he wants to, I don't know if he just wants to take him back or what, but Kotaro is training to be strong enough to, like, protect himself from his dad. And it's just sad. It's all sad. It's fucking sad. But the life he has in his apartment is pretty good. He made Shin draw better. Mizuki, he helped her stand up for herself a little bit. Tomaru, he helps him want to be a better father. Just a bunch of stuff he does. He's a good little kid. He's a good little 4-year-old. And it just seeing the growing relationship between him and Karano, it's really great. Like, you're like, oh, he's becoming like a father to him. It's so good. I love this. But the ending, it was a season ending. I'm hoping there's a season 2. There should be. They have it set up to where, like, season 2 seems like it's going to happen. I keep going back and forth between Shin and Karano, I'm sorry. But he sees Kotaro's mother's grave, and Kotaro still thinks his mom's alive. And he does the one thing that I was really hoping he wouldn't do. He fucking lies about it. He done told Kotaro that he wasn't going to live. I mean, that was a really bad mess up. He told Kotaro he wasn't going to lie. Oh my god. He told Kotaro he wasn't going to lie, but then he lies about it. I was really hoping he'd just, like, I know Kotaro's 4 and he really wants to see his mom and be there with her, and the whole speech he gave about wanting to, like, be happy and see her again and being like a whole family again. Right before that, you know, makes it where you want to lie in that situation. But I was really hoping he would just be like, so, man, your mom's right there. I just saw her name. Like, oh. But hey, I know why he didn't do it. And I'm fine with that. It's just, fuck. You know? It got me. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. It's so funny. I cried and I laughed more than I have on a lot of shows. But yeah. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Let me know if there's some other stuff you want me to watch that you want me to talk about. I'm gonna try to do more videos. I've just been working or trying to get that bread, But yeah, see you in the next one.